Have you ever wondered who truly holds the power to send United States troops into conflict, beyond just the president's command? It is a fundamental question of constitutional authority, one that balances quick executive action with careful legislative deliberation. Congressional Authorization for Use of Military Force, commonly known as an AUMF, is a legislative act passed by the United States Congress that grants the president the legal authority to deploy military forces. This authorization provides the executive branch with the explicit approval needed to engage in military operations abroad, ensuring that such actions are supported by the legislative body, which represents the will of the American people. The core reason an AUMF is necessary lies in the United States Constitution's division of war powers. Article 1 grants Congress the sole power to declare war, raise armies, and provide for a navy. However, Article 2 designates the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. An AUMF serves as the bridge between these two powers, allowing the president to act decisively in military matters while remaining accountable to Congress. It's Congress's way of fulfilling its constitutional duty to authorize military action without always needing a formal declaration of war, which is a much rarer occurrence. Understanding how an AUMF works involves recognizing its legal framework. When Congress passes an AUMF, it defines the scope and objectives of military engagement, specifying the adversary, region, or purpose of the force. For instance, the AUMF passed in 2001, after the September 11th attacks authorized the president to use all necessary and appropriate force against those nations, organizations, or persons he determined planned, authorized, committed, or aided the terrorist attacks, or harbored such organizations or persons. Presidents then use this authorization as a legal basis to conduct military operations within those defined parameters. A fascinating aspect of AUMFs is their longevity and adaptability. While some AUMFs are specific to certain conflicts, others have been interpreted and reinterpreted over years, sometimes even decades, to justify military actions against new threats or in different regions not explicitly named in the original text. This ongoing interpretation often sparks debate among legal scholars and policymakers about the appropriate balance of power and congressional oversight. It highlights how these authorizations are not static documents but living instruments that shape foreign policy. Ultimately, congressional authorization for use of military force is more than just a piece of legislation. It is a vital mechanism for ensuring that military engagements align with the nation's democratic principles. By understanding the interplay between presidential authority and congressional approval, you gain a clearer picture of how the United States commits its military resources. It ensures that significant decisions regarding national security are not made unilaterally but with the collective endorsement of elected representatives, safeguarding both executive flexibility and democratic accountability.